All right, everyone. Hello, welcome. So, I was sick over the weekend and really didn't get a chance to record anything because I had one of them. They're really bad colds. Like on Friday, I was like after the stream, I was drinking some tea, and like the day before you get sick, you suddenly have trouble like swallowing. Like it suddenly hurts. Yeah, I had that, and I was like, oh my god. So I tried to sit down to record something, and it didn't work because it hurt to talk. So even now, my throat's still a little iffy. Okay. This is the second one. I made a couple of them, just in case. I would rather get like 3 ready to go. I'm not planning on going today. Okay. Honestly, you know what? Some of this stuff's not too bad. It's just 14 hours all the way down. Really, I tell you. Okay. So, my plan is for this week, I am going to be, I guess, streaming this, and then during the day when I have time, I'll record what I can when I can. Plus, it'll give me time to think of a name for the series. It'll give me time to do a couple different things that I may want to do for that. And that's mostly just we get anything good from here? Not really. Put that over there. Like I said, I've got a couple of them waiting. Trash. And then the tank battery is way down here somewhere yet. But the plan is obviously Project Zomboid. I have stuff ready for that. I just obviously didn't have time to actually record any of it. If anything looks different from Friday, I did help my dad out on, he was doing some factory runs. He needed to do Postman Pat, right, which is the letter in the dead scav near 1986. There was the Black Swan, which is the heat exchangers, and then the capacity check, which is repairing the giant mixers. So I took out to get a couple times. So I got the achievement for killing him 15 times. So just in case anybody was curious. Under 20,000. This isn't all that good because it's like crazy common. So we could honestly probably, based on this, probably put it for about 300. And people should pay that. I hope. Okay. So my goal right now is task-wise, how are we doing? I need 1 more PMC from over 50 meters. The shotgun thing I would like to do at some point. And I got a weekly for taking out scavs anywhere. So, that's cool. That being said, for the most part, but the plan for this week essentially is to, if anyone comes in and needs help with any quests, by all means, I'm going to do my best to help you. Because the more people I help, maybe the more people I'll get ready for basically next Friday, right? Not the Friday coming up, but the Friday following, where we're going to go to Terminal. So the more people I can help, hopefully the more people will join me on Terminal, but we'll see how that goes. Is this a steel plate? It is. It's pretty beat up though. Quite a few of both of the plates are actually kind of beat up. And they still somehow manage to stay magic. Very cool. Got meds, ammo, or at least I should have enough ammo. I've got a random dog tag sitting in there for some reason. That's kind of cool. See if we have any other dailies. Tempting, but not quite. Go to Lighthouse as a scav twice in 2 hours. Meh. I don't see these super often, but I should start collecting them every time I see them now, specifically for this. That would be nice. So, where are we gonna go? Even if we do customs, I think that should be okay. Right, we should be able to get at least one PMC over 50 meters away. Right? And take out some scavs here or there. I know we're early, and I'm not sure how long the stream is going to last. It basically depends on how long my voice goes for. Right? But basically last night, my throat was still killing me. I've been drinking a lot of like ginger teas and stuff. And I was like, you know what? The plan for this week, so there's not nothing, is we'll stream right at night. But during the day, if I get a chance, it'll let me record some stuff if I, when I get a chance. I'm thinking about trying to get a thumbnail set up for that series. I don't think it'll be from episode to episode. It'll probably just be a series thumbnail, maybe. Title, I'm not sure yet. That's obviously still up in the air. But the whole concept of it is just going to be basically how long can a noob survive by himself, with the goal being at least a week. Right? So, hopefully that goes well. We'll see how it goes. I heard about a game recently called, like, I know the game's kind of old, but Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead apparently is quite good. And it's free to play, and there's a lot of stuff, but it's a little awkward to learn. But I would like to look into it, because that'd be pretty fun. So, hey, we loaded in pretty quickly. And I know, obviously, it's a local game and stuff, but, like, I know they did an update that made it faster for people to load in. But I'm pretty sure they must have also done stuff that just makes it faster for, individual PCs, but not just the servers. Because this was the first mission of the day, and we're getting in like 2 minutes. Usually it can take like 3 to 4 for the first run of the day. Yeah, I drink more. I mean, like, I drink water, but I'm gonna try to keep drinking a bit more water than usual, just to, help. Maybe spoke a little too soon. It did end up going to about 3 minutes. The thing is, technically speaking, I would like to at some point do the SP6 mission. Was it capturing outposts or whatever? But I'm not in any major rush to complete that. Obviously, I want to drop PMCs, but I do need to take out some scavs. I also wouldn't say no to the idea of going cultist hunting again. I haven't done that in a while. A little nervous in here because last time I was here fighting the goons. So there's nothing in particular I need other than enemies. Bar grenade. Just let them do their thing, honestly. Just in case. Most likely on the back of the gas station. I'd even think about the scab above me. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. This is my... Goes with me. This one... I took out 2? I guess I hit the second guy thinking it was the first guy that didn't go down properly. But clearly I'm a silly goose. Should be green tips, yeah. Don't need them. Should go chase after them. That is most likely Roshala If that's what I'm thinking. See a blood splatter over there. Every time. Every time. I'm just trying to get a decent angle from something I know is more than 50 meters away. That there sounds like it's a ASVAL. Shoot. Well, that would have been nice to get. Every time, this gun. Definitely over there. He might be wearing good armor. Where's the pen on this thing? Yeah, it's not amazing, so it would not surprise me in the long run if he's just shrugging it off.
There they are, fuckers.
Ow. Every time, man. Oh yeah, that'll do it. My man's got night vision over here. Get out of here. Come on now, son. Take a grab one of his painkillers. Oh. Okay. I guess that other guy went down. Let's take a second in this tiny little room and fix our leg. That was blown smooth off. Just use this. Because it's mostly gone anyway, so... It does the same thing, right? It's just... That way I keep mine pristine. I did get one of them with a grenade. Good to know. And I must have caused bleeding or whatever on that far guy away. Because he's down now. I don't remember. Can the cube have any food or water? I don't think. But what's good about this whole thing right now is it means I don't have to worry about using 9x39 anymore. Right? There's no extreme need for it. I did the quest. Nailed it. That was absolutely flawless. SS. So maybe the guy behind him, he should have red tips, yeah. We want to keep this one. Keep those. That'll get sold. That with me. Maybe it was this guy who blew up. It must have been. Yep. Consume that in a second. That. Now, I don't think these are good rounds. Yeah, I didn't think so. This is nice to have, so that's mine now. This might go for a little bit. Actually, we'll take that. Get out of here. SPP, it is. I'll take a few extra rounds here. A drink. We'll drink here. This is pretty protected, right? We got a giant. There's not going to be many angles to cover. Like, there's like there. That's kind of it. The window. I'm not entirely sure what that is shooting at me. There we go. So we got a single grenade kill. We now have actually reliable access to the AS Val mod 4. Not that I necessarily want it a lot. And we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scavs from our weekly mission. And we lost a leg. This is nice. Because getting these is pretty good. Worst case scenario, I can just sort of offload them to my dad, which sounds like that. It's like, oh, that just sounds like you just, you know, getting rid of your garbage. No, no, no. He likes the scope. Once I showed him the scope, and he actually really does, unironically, like the mount, because he goes, the mount is good. He is, I mean, realistically speaking, it is just free ergo, right? So sell this one, keep this one, sell that. I kind of feel like T is probably not worth that much. We can find out. Yeah, didn't think so. If I repair this, it should go up. Was it worth the repair cost? Me? Maybe that wasn't too bad of a run, all things considered. Plus, now we again have reliable access to the AS Val. That's very cool. I believe it's a trade. Don't think it's super cheap either. Am I stupid? Something tells me, is it proper who sells it? Is that what I missed? I feel like I missed a very key important part of information there. Yeah, I definitely have seemed to have missed that. Is it skier, which can kind of make sense, but I mean, like, I doubt it's peacekeeper. It might have to refresh. I keep forgetting this MCX exists. So we're looking at 8. Oh, there it is. Oh, 2 pro kill. Okay, yeah, I do vaguely remember that. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. The mags, nice. The ammo is nice. The gun is also nice. But honestly, I can't really be bothered. We'll just go chuck that into one of the weapons cases I've got lying around. And I forgot about the tank battery. Um, hmm. Running low on space again. And also, where did this come? Oh my god, really? From a scav run I did like a week and a half ago? I forgot about this stuff just sitting here. The mechanism, honestly, the mechanism can kind of stay there because it's not bad, right? Like a net positive, essentially. Now, I wouldn't surprise if the ADAR is too far go. Yeah, it's not bad considering. Now, how much should give 207? These are going for 550. I wonder if I bought this. That is expensive. Is it worth it? Probably not. If we put this for like, I don't know, 630. Or did I put both of them? Be good. Fund transfer, blah, blah, blah. How are we doing for the weekly? Who was the weekly? Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're down to 46 scavs left for those paying, paying attention. Counting along at home. Somewhere in one of these things, I have a shotgun that's been waiting for ages to be let out. I don't think I put it up on the wall, did I? Maybe I did. Let's go take a look. I don't think I sold it. It'd be kind of silly if I sold it, but also totally something I would do. A stuff. There it is. It has to be suppressed, yes? Yes. Let's take that off of there for now. Just chuck it on there. That's off. And there. Let's say I should have a flashlight lying around somewhere. Okay, and then we will have to put a suppressor on this thing. I don't know what's considered a good suppressor. This thing to then chuck that on. I don't know. We get an ergo back. Okay, fine. I mean, kind of interesting. So we run this and then we go basically anywhere, really. I mean, technically we just keep rushing factory. Not me realizing there is a site on front of my site. I'm just curious. Can I make this a little less silly? That's the Bravo 18. Go on there. A lot of like the lower mounts don't work with the 18. That's fine, honestly. This is probably good enough. And plus we get a little bit of ergo back from that. This way we can work on both the scav numbers and the suppress shotgun. I don't know why we're doing it, other than just because we can, I guess. I saw a clip the other day of a guy who ended up with a random on terminal, and he put a round in the chamber. They got all the way to the exit when the other guy realized he forgot to bring a forgot to pick up his container for the savior ending, so he couldn't get off out on the boat. So he told the other guy to shoot him. It was like, no. I truly did feel for him. Ouch. I do have to watch out for Agila. We're not gonna have a good time if we have to deal with him. Really? I just realized I have no meds. Oh, no wonder why he wasn't gonna do very good. Good thing he shotguns. Yep, take some meds. And he didn't even use his injectors. Beautiful. Let's go take a second word safe. And go do surgery. I was showing my dad this spot. But if you need to do surgery and you can get over here, do it. Because it's safe. Like, safe. A bit of a shame that the MP1, like the 155, is not in any great condition, because it's not going to sell for super well, unfortunately. But what can you do? What are the stats? Oh, yeah. Slug with 17 pen and 85 damage. Yeah, this needs a almost said repair a weird way. I don't know why sometimes the brain does that. Does anyone else have that, or is that just me? It puts emphasis on the wrong syllables, you know? I don't know why I thought that door opened the other way. Also, I don't know, like, who needs to hear this, but both of these can open. For some reason, I always only thought it was the one on the left here. I felt real stupid when I found that one out. I think this one is still worth a little bit. The diary itself is kind of meh. The fact that this guy did more damage to me than the boss did is nuts. Close the door. Have we got one? There's something mildly amusing though about the that scream. It almost reminds me of like George at the Jungle or something.
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
The weird thing is I genuinely don't think kicking the doors is all that useful. It'd be good if like if somebody was within the door swing where it stuns them or has a chance to break their arm or something. But otherwise it's like it's not worth doing. It puts you in a weird animation that I don't think you can shoot while you're in. No.
Угроза на 12.
Honestly, I'll probably just fill this up just in case. I get them. I've got buckshot.
Кидаю хлопушку. Держись, сука, подам. Какая тема?
Where did I go?
Вижу.
Found him.
Ты куда пошел?
Where's the flop guy? He's over there somewhere. Yeah, he's right here.
Вылезай давай, нахрен вылезай!
Yeah, we can get out of here. Got a brand new plate for my armor. We got a few shotgun shells, a few shotgun kills. Yeah. We discovered a very strange, but somehow very common hole in our armor. But that wasn't too bad for one run.
Hi, it's me. Leave a message.
Ну чё, неплохой день, господа.
Drink some more water. If anybody has a really good idea for what I should call series, let me know. I mean, I know that was only 8 kills, but that was pretty good. Oh, the chair. That chair. Needs to repair soon. This, I think, is just meh ammo. I say meh like it's not a good ammo regardless. Hey. Oh. Fine. Ammo, we're okay for that. There. This one honestly don't care. It's probably worth more to me as a like to sell. Badges, don't care. Drink this. Egg. I don't remember if this is any good or not. Probably not. Sell this. Keep one of those actually. Honestly, probably sell that. It's probably best at vendor price. I don't really care about the L1s. They're kind of okay at best. Take that out for a second. Let's go swap these. Where'd it go? What's in the backpack? Not magic, but you know, it's nice to have. You know what? There's not much wrong with this, so I'll keep it just in case I really need it. First things first. Ragman, turn in the backpack. We're almost done with that, which is nice. I don't think the egg goes for more than that. Yeah, didn't think so. These vendor price is probably about as good as it gets for the company room, director's room, because it's not very good. It's pretty common, and the room's at fine at best. Epinephrines, yeah, I didn't think they go for very much. Okay. Silver badge, probably not. Yeah. This one's not amazing, so whatever. Oh, you know what? They're not terrible. It's probably not worth repairing that. Okay. And this... Okay, yeah. That was definitely worth taking with me. This is not too bad. You know, 15 more scavs and 7 more PMCs. Bad. This, we're getting closer. Honestly, if you look at the rewards, right? Like, the XP in the euros is great. The rest of the stuff I really don't care about. But I'll take all the XP and I'll take all those. That's a lot of euros. Like, God. So. Didn't think we'd be getting anything fancy. Double check message. Hang on. This one? Or do you mean... You mean on YouTube? If you give me 2 seconds, I'll check that. Double check message. Meds, thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so what do I need? Get one of those. Use that to heal up, and I'll sell that one. Because honestly, it's kind of whatever. Really. Right. Like, I sell enough of them to buy a bunch of Saluas. And I've got a bunch of Saluas lying around, so. Bring that. It's good to go, just needs to repair. This one's not bad. But it really kind of just sort of is meh. How's it going, Wrangler? How you doing? This one is a bit of a slog. Back to factory. I wasn't able to record anything for today because I was sick during the weekend. I'm still kind of meh. My throat still hurts. It's still a little sore. So it's basically I was like, I'll stream during like at night, at like the usual time, and just do random stuff. And then during the day when I get a chance, I'll do stuff like record and get things ready, like work on the thumbnail. I don't have a series name yet either, so.
Отлично! Ты чё там, бля, вопишь, упырь?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was just a matter of time. I'm curious as to how much damage I did to him. Oh my god. That's nuts. I'm so glad we got all those meds. A lot of good they did. Apparently there's a rhinovirus going around right now that's just making everybody sick for like stupid amounts of time. It's kind of insane. I don't think I've got that because I actually have been feeling better, but from what I've heard for some people, it's nuts. Like you get sick and then you feel better for a couple of days and then you get really sick again. It's like, oh my god. So I'm going to take a break from this task right now. Oh, I don't really, other than like, you know, the weekly, I don't really have much else to do that I actually care about, you know. It's a bit of a shame, honestly. Yeah, honestly, none of these really scream to me. Like, what do I get from doing this one out of curiosity? Times. So. You get a little bit of stuff out of it. And then standard.
Didn't you hear me?
Hell on Earth I already have somehow. Quality standard is something else. I don't know if I actually get access to this one. I don't know. Let's try doing this maybe. I don't know if I even have a Ford armor lying around, in all fairness. Hang on. I don't think I have enough ammo. I might need to swap out the lower though. It's not in great condition. Uh, 6 point something. Uh, 6.16. So yeah, I'm pretty decently fine for that one. Cells. I was gonna say, what is this? It's how much now? Sounds like something either skier or mechanic would sell. I'm thinking mechanic. He's the kind of silly goose who would. There it is. Don't know where I'm gonna get the armor from. Honestly, I'll wear that because it does actually provide a bit of face armor, so that's kind of cool. There we go. Brand new M4. I feel like Rag. Oh, you know what? Maybe Prapper would have it. I feel like it's definitely something he would keep on hand. It's not crazy cheap either, unfortunately. It has no plates in it. How much does this thing weigh? 11 kilos by itself. Plus another 5. My guy's gonna be so heavy. Ceramic. Buy materials is not bad. Compare this. Okay. We'll chuck that in the front. Actually, we'll chuck it in the back. Do I want side plates? I kind of honestly don't care. It's like another 2 kilos. That makes us a heavy boy, okay? I'm just gonna make sure it's 10 targets and not 10 of anything specific, because I'd almost be willing to bet it's PMCs. Yep, of course it is. Why would it not be? I'm honestly not even sure it's worth doing, really. But I don't know, it's something to do. It does look kind of menacing, actually. Probably should have put a hollow on this instead. Now that ouch. Rip arm. On the bright side, you're getting surgery skill. And the surgery is getting noticeably faster. He hit me.
Идите, не вижу на!
Oh, that'll do it. Hang on, let's go sort the inventory quickly. Okay. I saw black tips, so that's very good. Grab. And skedaddle. Good rounds. It'll replace what I'm spending now. Let's get out of here. Is a decently successful run. Maybe it still is the meta after all this time. I'll probably hang around till we finish this mission and try to get the weekly done. There's no rush on the weekly because I'll be here basically all week. But basically, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty good. And 5 scavs. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna go make myself some ginger tea and sleep. All that. That's what I thought. I'm glad I noticed that. I honestly don't really want this. It's probably worth more to me separately. Right? Like how much is I have space in the plate box, so I'll keep it actually. So it's one of those things where it's good, but it's like I don't really care. It's like I don't know, My experience so far with it has been okay. Hey, that was pretty good for one run. And that one is also doing not too bad. Food and water, we're doing okay. Forgot to sell these. That is 120,000 rubles that I could have had. Let's see. Don't know why I'm carrying the backpack, but it's sort of whatever. Does this have a jailbreak on it? I don't think so. Oh, I should have swapped out this. I mean, I know it's still early, I could back out, but it's like kind of whatever. Where? Oh. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, well, you know, I genuinely am going to pray for your speedy recovery so you can get some of that fresh seafood. We had some basa the other day. Did in the oven. Some lime, garlic, some butter, a little bit of random seasonings we had. Oh man, it was so good. So good. For the past couple days, my appetite's been kind of wonky, but my sense of taste hasn't left. It's nice, I guess. Oh, strength is up to 38. Cool. Egg. The question is, are you going fishing yourself, or, you know, is it already caught? Because both of those are good. But if you like fishing, I've never been fishing in the sea. I've only ever done fishing in lakes and rivers and things. But I've heard it's a whole other ball game. I was gonna say a whole other kettle of fish, but I was like, that's probably that's probably really stupid. So. This is probably not the best game to be playing when all of your sensors are all like fuzzy and stuffy and not in great condition.
Капец тебе служивый! Вон он, уёбок!
I honestly thought I heard tequila, but I feel like maybe I'm wrong.
Кепка, кепка! Вали кепку!
I thought I fell through the floor for a second there. There's actually a little divot here where I'm standing. Okay.
Дикий прямо!
There's definitely a bear somewhere. Don't know where. This is either going to go very badly, very well, because this is the reduced delay F1. He might be down there. Drink the milk.
Нет никого. Движение прямо!
Ow. Very ow. I never would have guessed it was there. Okay. Very cool. But I checked the mag. More surgery XP plus I can get a new server 12 at some point. It wasn't all that good, but I'll take the mags. And we could probably reset for one more question mark. Quite a few scavs there. And that one weird bear that just sat there. Okay, I was like, what does it mean it seeks me outside? Very confused for a second there. M80 rounds. Beautiful. What is this? SP? Yeah, SP5. Honestly, I care more about the mags than the ammo. Hopefully, these are still the good mags, assuming I'm not mistaken. That's something up. These go for about 40. I think these actually are the good mags. So we'll put them up for 34 piece. What do I still have up here? Oh, the tank battery. Yeah, honestly, don't think they're all going to be all that useful anymore. Yeah. Yeah. People probably don't need them as badly. Combined materials, isn't it? I was about to say. Glad I caught that before I got rid of it. Yeah, not too bad. At least one of the scats has returned. Here we're down to what, 26 left? Too bad. The more of these runs we do, the fewer I have to worry about later. Right. We need 4 PMZ. Hopefully we'll get 4 here. You know what I should bring? I should definitely bring a grenade. At least 1. Maybe even 2. Actually, I'm really curious. Does anybody have reduced delay grenades? Panic. Jaeger seems like he would be. I guess not. Is there a way to? I wonder if there's a craft for it, or if they're purely found in raid. Parmesan and grenade boxes. Otherwise, there seems to be no other way to achieve them. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have paid more attention. I would like to see Parmesan on factory. That'd be really funny. It's this way. But this is a little weird. I say it's a little weird that grenades aren't worth all that much. But you got to sell them to Crap, and they're like 4,000 rubles. It's like, what? Why? Maybe the economy for that is different on PvP. I would imagine it would be. Find every time I spawn over there, there's very few, if any, PMCs.
Вали, кепана! Вали, вали, хуесос!
I forgot the shoot. Oh well. Pretty sure I heard somebody shooting over here way. Oh, donut I think is still worth a good chunk. Whoever it was. I think I found him. A lot of G36s. Do I want to do a... mag-wise? Definitely need to consolidate. Let's get out of here. P6, that was definitely worth it. One PMC out. You know what? For one PMC, I'm mildly annoyed that there wasn't another PMC, but for one PMC, I'm willing to do one more raid. I kind of probably should have grabbed one or two of the guns, but it just sort of it is what it is. So that's 9 more scavs off the weekly that I don't have to worry about. That. This, keep, sell, drink. And boom. USD, get rid of those. I don't think that one's all that good. I really don't think anybody's going to buy the tank battery, but we'll find out. Now, I would imagine the Raven's not going to be worth that much. Yeah, in fact, it's actually we get a profit from buying some of these cheapy ones. Nine. Apparently, oh, that okay. I know exactly which key this is, and I know why it's sort of cheap, or like it's not crazy cheap. There's a couple of decent loot items in there. It's on reserve. It's you have to go there for it's like in the motor pool, right? Also, I think it was last week I was talking about a game and I didn't see what the name was called until like earlier today. At least that I remember. Maybe I did see it earlier and didn't realize. But it's called the Cycle New Frontier. And it was like, oh yeah, that one. The game that basically the people killed, or well, I say the people, the developers basically that die off. This worth more? It doesn't go. I don't use a whole lot of USD, so I'm not too worried about replacing it like all the time. The bleach might go for a little bit. I could probably put up for about 13,000. And the reason why that one would work is because people are inclined to do that. Because I believe there's one or two. How bad is this? There's one or two things in which that it can be used to craft. And yeah, the bleach is instantly gone, and the key is also gone. Yeah, we should be good to do one more. I've got one grenade. Oh, it's back to not showing again. That's weird. I don't get why that doesn't work properly all the time.
Чё заткнулся, блядь?
Yep.
Потом по бабам.
Ow. Hurt my leg. Got what I needed. We can get out of here. You know what I could do? I'll close the door behind me, and I'll work on mag drills. Go.
Ну, Так-то, в принципе, и неплохо. Но вообще, ну его нахуй.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just I don't know, sell the relay, sell the screws, and then think about what to do with the armor. The armor's probably gonna go on a shelf somewhere. I'll deal with that tomorrow. Because my voice is starting to hurt still. Well, what does that quest lead to?
It was all very good.
Good Times Part 1. All on Earth Part 1 and Quality Standard. She might have quality. She does have Quality Standard. Gives me a labs card. I have to go find a very specific LEDX thing. Oh, Hell on Earth Part 2 is not even all that worth that much. And after Quality Standard, it gets Airmail, which is launch a red flare at the old sawmill on Woods. Okay. After that is Good Times Part 2. Take out any 10 targets with the golden TT. And it's Minute of Fame. Find a specific magazine item thing. Okay, and after that is Viewer. Install 3 different Wi-Fi cameras. That is Serious Allegations. Find a hard drive on Shoreline. And Camera Action. Just hand in a bunch of found and rate items. Like a lot of found and rate items. Come back. Dash a golden rooster at those cameras from earlier. After that is Key to the City. A souvenir key. Cool. A bunch of random little quests and stuff. Let me see. We only have 15 more scavs, so let me update that and I'll make a note. Okay. Quality standard. What do we get? Oh, okay. I'll deal with this stuff later. See a labs card. I'll deal with the whole did I mention I was going to deal with this inventory system later? Yeah. But you know, it's a decent chunk of rubles, so in all fairness, it's kind of cool, I guess. This one, I'm not sure. Whatever. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys all for coming. Apologies for the the early stream, and to the rather short stream. But I mean, like, again, based on how my voice is feeling and everything. So, you're probably going to get streams like this for the rest of the week, while I take time during the day whenever I get a chance to play around with recording and everything. It's not going to be a super edited like set of stuff for Zomvoid, but it'll be Like, it'll have some edits where they're due, but it's mostly just going to be kind of straight gameplay or cuts for things you guys don't need to be around for, 40 hours of me cutting trees, or you know what I mean, like that sort of thing. So other than that, if you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you all for coming. That was not the right order. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Good night.